while.
It's already in airplane mode.
Oh. Enjoy it for a little while longer. Okay.
Yeah?
I'm going to call it there.
Okay. Tell me we're on the plane.
Yes.
That's just for a minute.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Southwest 1557, nonstop service to Tampa. We are booked full this evening. Every seat has been sold. We do also
We just boarded our plane. We're still in Dallas, but we're boarding.
Clear that aisle, please. So we can continue the boarding process.
Yes.
Also reserve those overhead
checking
bins,
with you,
please.
see how
For
you're
those larger
feeling.
bags, you will find space.
Como a las about 11, and Roxana and Chris ordered to 11 and 5, and Roxana or Chris will pick us up. Yes, so we're very, very pleased. We'll just figure things out as we go, Mommy. Tomorrow we just want to have relaxed time with you, with the family, Christina. Talked to Christina earlier, talked to Roxana earlier, so. Already talked to Christina and talked to Roxana, so we're coordinating. Just spending time with you, see what you want to do, see if you want to go anywhere. If you want to relax at home, that's fine too.
Got it. Piece of cake. Very good.
You got your seatbelt on?
Working on it. Well, I didn't want to impose on Chris, so I was thinking of just kind of buying food for people, buying food for everybody. Okay. Turkey sandwiches.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Super awesome. Sure. Sounds great. Oh Lord, no. Yeah, 11, 12. It's all good. That's pretty late. Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Okay. Yes. Let me see a shirt. I'm gonna text you that right now.
It could have fit. Sorry, we squished everything you had.
Thank you, Mommy.
We're arriving at gate C39.
You'll meet them. Back. C39.
C39.
Okay.
Like if it helps to
No,
fit
you're
another
fine.
bag.
No, you're good. You guys are good.
Okay, let's see.
That was well
Roxana. Probably about 60 people maybe. Southwest. You know our flight number?
1557.
Wow. Arriving at
C39.
gate C39 at what time?
11:05. If you plan on getting something on the plane, don't fall asleep.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very pleasant evening. This is Southwest 1557, nonstop service to Tampa. Do you have a full aircraft this evening, ladies and gentlemen? We do have open seating policy here at Southwest. Once you choose that seat, clear the aisle, please, so we can continue boarding.
What time is it?
Also reserve those overhead bins if you would, please. For your
7:30.
larger bags only. Utilize that space under the seat in front of you for smaller personal items. Thank you so much for joining us. Our pleasure to have you with us.
No, we're not flying it back.
We'll find out. Some New Zealand chips or
We're sitting in the aisle.
don't know yet.
Huh?
Don't know yet.
Empty right now?
No, lady.
It goes in order that you check in. So A, B, C group. So we check in right at the times. You'll get A, and then yeah. So if you waited and you forget to check in, you could be in the C group. If you check in early, you'll get right up front. Yeah.
One of these.
Yeah, inside. Going chips or drinks?
The drink, please. Who's that? Is there a bank nearby?
To the right, there's an empty gate, and then beyond it there's another Southwest 737.
Nice.
Yes.
737-800.
It's got a red tail and a little orange stripe between that and a bunch of purple.
Can I have the strawberry drink, please?
That's strawberry monster.
Take this, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very pleasant good evening. This is Southwest 1557, service to Tampa. We have a full aircraft this evening, ladies and gentlemen. We also do have open seating policy. Once you choose your seat, kindly clear the aisle so we can continue the boarding process. Also, if you'd be kind enough, reserve those overhead bins for your larger bags. You do have space underneath the seat in front of you for those smaller personal items. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. It is our pleasure to have you with us. Welcome.
Some cheese and crackers.
No thanks. Ah,
You want to hold this?
no,
You give it to me?
no.
Okay.
But, can you tap this for me, please? Thank you.
Save for later?
Yeah.
Where's the straw?
It's in the drink.
No, not yet.
It tells you exactly.
What time is it?
What time is it?
8:36. 7:36.
Is it 8:36? What?
My watch is at 10, but
For crying out loud. How many people are boarding now?
chavito.
A 737-800 will sit 175 people.
But then we're gonna get that many. We're full.
Huh?
We're gonna get that many because we're full.
How many do you look like are boarded? What does it look like? Oh.
30, 40.
Soon.
They have apple juice, they have orange juice, the plate, some apple cocktail thing.
I'll get some apple juice. They have snacks, but I don't think they'll show some. Remember how they surprised us on our first time? Look. Is that really me? Yes, that's him. It's always They're still coming.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard Southwest 1557 nonstop service to Tampa. This is a full aircraft, ladies and gentlemen. We also do have an open seating policy. Once you choose your seat, kindly clear the aisle so we can continue boarding. Also reserve those overhead bins if you would please for those larger bags. You will find space under the seat in front of you for smaller personal items. Thank you so much for joining us. It's our pleasure to have you with us.
Started just like
You think you're gonna be hungry when we get to Dallas, to Tampa?
probably. What time is it?
It's 7:40, baby.
Gentlemen, welcome. This is Southwest 1557 nonstop service to Tampa. We have a full aircraft this evening. We also do have an open seating policy here at Southwest. Once you choose your seat, kindly clear the aisle so we can continue boarding. Also reserve those overhead bins if you would please. For those larger bags, you will find space under the seat in front of you for your smaller personal items. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. It is our pleasure to have you with us. Welcome.
Services service members, high technicians.
What do you want? 50 and 60?
Yeah, probably 2 or 3 times a month.
That's for the snow.
2 or 3 days. And we get back. But yeah, I mean, all the way from Southern California, all the way from Austin, that's 5 days. Just a month worth. Yeah.
The boarding is complete. Ladies and gentlemen, this aircraft is fully booked, so if you're just entering the aircraft or midway through, please take the first available seat. Likewise with the overhead bin. The seat you pass up may be your seat. Actually, I'm certain it's your seat. Just remember when you're young, one divided, the other chose. They divided, you get to choose. Get 2 friends instead of 1. Remember, C stands for Senate, but also stands for cute, comely, and comfortable. Yay.
Yes.
I'd like to welcome our Rapid Reward members, all of our customers aboard Southwest Airlines, flight number 1557, service to Tampa.
Yes.
The flight attendant serving today is Anita in the back, along with Carrie. You have Carol at mid-cabin, and my name is Elias. Shortly after takeoff, we will serve complimentary soft drink, juice, and coffee. Alcoholic beverages may be purchased with a credit card. We also accept valid coupons for alcoholic beverages. Please refer to the menu in your seat back pocket for selections and prices. This aircraft is Wi-Fi equipped, which enables you access to internet, free live TV, free messaging, free movies, free iHeartRadios, and something free smiles. There we go. Connection procedures can be found in Southwestern Magazine. Please comply with the flight attendant's instructions as to the appropriate time that you may be able to operate those portable electronic devices on board. The system is designed for data communications only. Internet phone calls are prohibited. For more connection procedures, please refer to that magazine or ask any of the crew on board. We'd be more than glad to help you. If you are in an emergency exit seat, please review the exit seat requirements and operating instructions for the 737-800 on the safety information card nearest you. If you do not meet the social criteria, that is to say you have to be at least 15 years of age, we're not looking for maturity, we're just looking for bone density. That you don't have any assistive devices on your body, such as casts, canes, braces. Anything that's going to restrict your ability of mobility function as window safety is a no-no. You can have dental braces all day long. Equally important with that, you must be proficient in the English language. That means taking give instructions in English without having to resort to extreme profanity in any language, foreign or domestic, substituting for words you don't understand or in times of panic. So, for example, you cannot say, get the blank out of here. You have to say, please come this way. See the difference? But if somehow you can muster the will, the desire, the ambition to bravely, heroically, yes, you can dangerously perform those functions, and you come to any of us and complain to us about any kind of ailments, such as headaches, backaches, shoulder aches, yes, even mental anguish, you've just disqualified yourself from sitting in those roles.
I think they're about
Okay, in other words, if you feel like you can in any way perform this function, then mentally, physically, emotionally, we have to receive you for my safety at the very least, because unbeknownst to you, somebody finds me admirable, beautiful, gorgeous, whatever it is, and it's not my mother, just so you know. And of course, for your safety and the safety of those around you, so that we may push back from the gate, please fasten your seatbelts, raise your seat back, and tray tables to full, upright, and most uncomfortable position. Make sure all you carry on is shoved, crushed, or jammed underneath the seat in front of you, or in that overhead bin, leaving that area around your feet clear. Laptop computers and similar size electronic devices that weigh over 2 pounds or those are antiques by now, get new ones. But if you can't get rid of them because you can't afford them, stow them underneath the seat if you wish to use them after takeoff. Once again, thanks for choosing us. Welcome aboard. Toot-toot.
yes. 747.
These things make us laugh.
Okay.
taken, I guess.
That's off Southwest, please. It's off Southwest. Thank you.
Sheet of labels and they use the same labels. Put alarm band.
This is crispy.
Test tubes, charts.
That's this one.
Still very much part of it.
Man, you got it pinned down like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, before the entry door is closed, please place all your portable electronic devices on board with you in airplane mode for the duration of the flight. As a courtesy reminder, the small carry-ons you have underneath the seat in front of you, please push them all the way underneath the seat. The space between the two seats must be cleared for takeoff and landings. The flight attendants, please arm doors and cross-check or push back. Doors are open. Departure pressure, please.
Hey folks, from the flight deck, Corey and Graham, we're going down to Tampa. Weather's much better. It's about 72 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies. Looks like about 1 hour 52 minutes to get there. We'll talk to you in the air. Thanks. Thank you for joining us today.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If we could have your attention for just a few moments, please. We'd like to point out the safety features of our Boeing 737-800 aircraft. To fasten your seatbelt, slide the flat end into the buckle to release lift up on that buckle. Position your belt tight and low across your hips and wear it anytime you are seated. There are
We'll
8
push them
emergency
back.
exits on board, 2 forward exit doors, 4 over wind window exits, 2 exits in the back. The signs overhead and lights on the floor will lead you to an exit. There is a safety information card in the seat back pocket in front of you. Please take a moment, get familiar with it. You'll find out in the event of a water evacuation, we'll be asking you to use that life vest under your seat. Remove it if only told to do so. Pull the strap to open the container, remove the pouch, place that vest over your head, wrap the black strap around your waist, buckle it in the front, and pull to tighten. Once you're outside, pull on the red tab to inflate, to manually inflate the slope. The tube at your shoulder. We're coming by to be certain you've all had an opportunity to fasten your seatbelts, raise your seat back and tray tables to the full upright and locked position, that all your carry-ons are completely under the seat in front of you or in that overhead bin, leaving an area around your feet clear. Smoking is really, really bad for you. It's also really, really illegal because aboard this aircraft, along with e-cigarettes, federal law prohibits the tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors aboard an aircraft lavatory. Federal aviation regulations also requires your compliance with the lighted signs, postal placards, and crew member instructions, including information pertaining to smoking and seatbelts. Yeah. If needed, 4 oxygen masks will drop from the compartment overhead. To activate the flow of oxygen, pull on the mask until the plastic tubing is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Secure the mask with elastic strap. Although oxygen will be flowing, the bag may not inflate. Please continue wearing that mask until otherwise notified by a crew member. If you are traveling with children and anyone in need of special assistance, please place your mask on first before you help them. Thank you for your attention. Let's all sit back, relax. We have 1 hour, 52-minute flight to Tampa. Yay. I have sunglasses here. Anybody lose their sunglasses? If you didn't lose them, stay quiet.
Yeah.
You won't be able to-
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been cleared for departure. Double check your seatbelts, make sure they are tightly fastened. Additionally, folks, we have the download cabin lights for your personal comfort. If you do need additional reading lights, just right above you is about an icon of a light bulb. You push that, you get the lights that you need. If you mistakenly push the seat eject button, also labeled the flight attendant's button, don't be alarmed, it's been deactivated for the day. Push it again, it will reset. If you really need us, leave it on. We have 3 brand new, lovely, freshly graduated flight attendants who will come up to you with fake smiles and pretend that they really care. Thank you. Enjoy your flight.